Hi everyone, welcome to Solid Quest. I am Ed. Welcome back to the channel. So this is a promised video. If you watched my Hallertau unboxing, I said I would do a showcase for folded spaces insert for Hallertau. So this is one of their newest offerings. This is an insert that just came out at the beginning of May. This is the Folded Spaces product that tries to offer a convenient and cheap way to organize Hallertau here. So Folded Space, they do have this very nice sleeve, like a full sleeve here for their inserts. This is new to me and it looks really cool. I really like this. Does give it a more premium look. So I am a big fan of this this sleeve right here. So I will be assembling this insert next. Okay, so if you do want to know how to put one of these together, I do have other videos here on the channel. I have a playlist just for Folded Spaces products because honestly I am a fan of their products. So I do use quite a few of them, and I've done previous videos in collaboration with Folded Space, just like this one. This insert was provided by Folded Space so that I can show it to you and give you my honest opinion on how I feel this insert goes together with Hallertau here. Okay, so you will get my honest opinion. Something that I might not like, I will absolutely tell you. Okay, even though, like I said, the insert was provided by Folded Space itself. But yeah, that's just a little caveat here. I will now get to assemble this insert, and I'll come back here to the table and I will be putting every single component into the insert, showing you how the insert itself also fits into the box, and telling you, like I said, my opinion. If you do want to see how to put one of these together, just check my playlist for Folded Space inserts, and there's one that explains in very long detail my process for assembling these inserts. All right, so I will see you in just a moment, right after I put this together. Hey everyone, so we're back with a fully assembled insert for Hallertau here from Yui Rosenberg. So I just did a unboxing, went and assembled this. So basically now what we're going to do is to take all of the components from the box. I'll put them in each of their specific trays, and then we are going to place all of the insert back into the box so that you can see how you can organize everything. So usually what I do is I assemble the insert and I place it here, kind of like how it goes into the box, so that you can kind of see how it's going to organize. It has this little cool piece here, which basically will, from what I understand, hold up a lot of the boards. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're now going to take the pieces from this, placing it in here. Let's go. Right, so first things first, I gotta open the box. There we go. All right, so I still have basically all of the stuff here from when I did my my unboxing. So let me take these plastics out. So we have quite a few decks to organize. Okay, we have a few quadrant cards here, another deck, and another deck here. We have all of these pieces, which thankfully will probably be very well sorted in this fantastic tray. This is really smart. I really like this. And yeah, a lot of stuff here. Let me just punch out everything. So yeah, a lot of stuff here. So let's get started. I'm going to start with this one, which basically will take all of the cards here. Okay, so it's going to be very easy to basically help us sort all of these little bags that I just drew out. So let's do that. Okay, so our first tray right here is going to take, well, first of all, these quadrant cards. It's a very small deck, so these cards right here, I'll just place them right in here. There we go. So that's one bag down. All right. Then the rest of these three spaces, we will be placing what is it? 3 farmyard decks. All right, 3 farmyard decks. That's these ones right here. So this big deck, it's separated into 4 35 cards decks. And we will be placing 3 of them right in here. So let's do that. Okay, so 3 of these decks are right here. Okay, three of the 35 card decks are right here. We're missing one. I'll just leave it here on the side. I'll place that one right after after we do this little bit here. So this little bit basically is going to take our these which are called the gateway decks. Okay, so we're going to take 3 of the gateway decks as well, and we're placing them in these spaces. So let's do that. All right, all done. 3 of these gateway cards decks right in here. So basically, why are we having these left? Because, well, when you're playing the game, from what I understand, okay, because I haven't played it yet, when you're playing the game, you will be using one deck of each of these, okay? So basically, so as not to have kind of that space in the insert, we have these small trays right here where we will actually place the decks that we are using during gameplay, okay? So these decks are gonna go here on these trays, okay? But if you want to use a different deck for your gameplay for that session, you just take the deck you want to use and just replace this one with that one. You store this back in here and you take the one you want to use and take it on this tray, because this is the tray that you will use during gameplay. These are more for storage, all right? So there you go. That's basically these decks right here. We still are missing these 2 decks, so let's organize these 2. So you can kind of see where they're gonna go right in here as well. So basically next to these little decks here. So we have this smaller one, which I think is the bonus point, or either bonus or point deck. So this goes here, and then on the bigger one, we place the remaining deck. So basically this is all of the cards in the game, okay? All of them in their very neat places. Again, you can use all of these trays while playing. Good for organizing all of your stuff, all right? So I had this right here on top. Okay, so basically we just need to populate all of these other trays. So let's continue on. Okay, now we have these 2 trays right here. So basically one will be for sheep, the other one will be for our worker cubes. Okay, so I have all of this in here as yet in the bags. So I'll just sort them out, and I'll be placing all of the sheep here and all of the cubes right here on this tray. So give me a second. Okay, there we go. So a lot of sheep, but especially a lot of cubes. So these 2 trays are going to take all of the cubes and all of the sheep. I don't know if I placed them correctly, because these are a bit more elevated. These are actually higher than the tray itself. So maybe I did something wrong here. I will have to check. But yeah, that for now, let's just leave them like this, okay? And let's populate all of the other stuff. Okay, my bad here, because basically each of the player trays, where each of the player pieces go, they actually take worker cubes, okay? So there's more worker cubes than should be in here. That's what you get for not for sorting a game you haven't played yet. So actually, basically, I will be taking 6 for each of the player trays, which I will be assembling right now. So those trays are the ones right below these big ones. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will be placing our player pieces right now on these ones right here. Okay, so basically we will have 6 of these worker cubes. 4, 5, 6 on each of these 4 trays. Okay, and then all the player pieces as well. I will sort all of that. I'll be right back. All right, all done. We have our 4 player trays right here. Okay, so it has some stone. I think we do need probably the player start with a few resources. I don't know which ones, because again I haven't played it yet, but I did saw on Folded Spaces website, because if you go there to the Hallertau insert, the product page, which I'll leave a link in the description, you do have visual images of a lot of images actually of each of the inserts, and kind of like the different layer levels of the insert, and you can kind of see what you should actually place on each of them. So if you're not sure on which pieces go with each tray, here with the paper aid that comes with the insert, you can definitely check out the website. You'll have a visual helper as well. Okay, so for now our 4 player trays are done. So these are done. I'll just place them right here. Okay, so we aren't missing much. We're missing these 2 right here, which I'll do next, and then those 2 big ones these ones, which I guess will take all of our resources. So these ones, these longer trays are going to be used for, let me just check, for the field and the tool tokens. Okay, so the fields, I do have them here. The tool tokens, unfortunately, I don't yet. So I'll just go and grab the tool tokens. I'll place them right here. But this is pretty easy to understand how they will fit in here. So I'll be right back. Okay, all done. We have all of our fields here on this big one and all of our tools on this one. Okay, and they will go right here. No, they won't. They will go right here. Okay, so all that we're missing in terms of components is to sort out this mess that I just made here with these two fantastic little very smart trays. Okay, so basically I will now sort all of these resources into these two trays. Okay, one tray down. So basically it has milk, these hides or pelts, it has wool, correct, and also flex, which I don't know what it is, flex, but there you go. It also has these first player tokens here, which I actually thought you would place one on each of the player trays, which I did before, but no, they actually go right in here on the middle of this tray. Okay, so this one is the first one, it's done. All right, I'm just missing the second one, so let's finish up. All right, and the last tray is done. So basically what we have here are barley, which I don't know what, maybe this one, barley, I would say barley, rye, meat, hops, and clay. I think that's right. So yeah, that's all of the, well, at least the small piece components are all in here. Basically, we can mostly now pack this inside of the box, which again will have this this little thing to support most of the boards as well. Okay, so what I'll do right now is just, well, basically I'll take all of this and I'll start packing it inside of the box so that you can see how all of this goes, but you basically get the general idea. I've mostly organized it outside exactly how it's going to go in the box. Okay, oops, so let me just, okay, grab the cards here. They're gonna go here. All right, sheep and cubes, worker cubes. Tools and fields go right here. There you go. Safe and sound. All of the player pieces will go into this little corner here. All right, good to go. And now we just need to place our resources right in here. There you go. All right, good stuff. So now we have this space here for other boards. This one clearly isn't the one that's going to go there. This one isn't either. This one isn't either. Okay, so now basically I think I will have to check out, oh, this one definitely. I will just check out FoldedSpace's website, okay, and I'll show that to you as well, because that's a good tool you can use when you are sorting all of your components back into the box. Okay, so basically you just need to go in here on FoldedSpace's website, their product page, and I'll leave a link in the description. And you have actually, like I said, you have a good visual help for how to store everything. Okay, so you can just go scroll down here and see like the different levels, what they place on each of the levels, and how then they organize. So at the end they always have like a little explanation on how you should operate after putting the trays in here. So when packing the box, first place the community center, okay, the overview and jewel box tiles on top of the filler tray. Okay, so place the community center. Okay, so let's go. Okay, community centers, boards go, I think that's these ones. Again, I'm not super familiar with the game just yet, but I think this is it. Possibly these four as well. All right. Okay, let me just confirm here what I'm packing. Yeah, community center tiles and boards. Yep, okay. So you place these ones, the overview and jewel box tiles on top of the, okay, so the overview, which are these ones, 4 of these, they also go here. And these actually, the jewel ones, they actually fit like this. I don't know if you're supposed to place them like this, but if you want to, you can actually place them like this. But let's just go with the regular way. This might be just what you need to do, is just place this like this, okay? I'm placing them like this, okay? So basically I'm making a little bit of a cushion for the stable boards, all right? Because let me just do this. The stable boards, they will fit here. There's a little division, a little crevice, and the stable boards will fit just nicely, okay? So they're kind of stuck here, all right? And these two are making like the foundation for this to be perfectly perfectly confined in this space. Okay, so what we're missing here is the fields and this big board. Okay, so these fit very nicely in here. They don't really move around. I'm actually going to take this the score pad, and I'll actually just place it here because it doesn't come out of the box. It's exactly the same height of the box, and cool stuff, it works with everything else that you're going to be placing here on top. So this game board, this will go on top of everything, kind of keep your token secure. If you want to store this vertically, which you can, okay? Then you take all of these 4 fields boards, you just place them just like this, all right? And then, last but not least, actually, what am I talking about? Let me place the rulebook first, because it will just be all bendy here with the boards. Well, I guess you could do that, but I don't know why. OCD, let me just place this here first, and then all of this goes up on top. Again, you can just you can just reverse it if you want to. That's fine, all right? But there you go. So that's Hallertau, the insert from Folded Space. The box is flush closed, okay? So there is really no elevation here on the box at all. This one is very flushly closed, and I gotta say, this is on my top 3 Folded Spaces inserts. I love this insert. I love the fact that it offers space to organize the cards, and then those 2 trays to have your gameplay decks on the table as well. And I love how they've organized everything inside of the box. That little elevation tray, it's really easy to take out the boards, easy to leave things here on the game box that you're not going to use. Sometimes when you're a solo player, there's a few components that you really don't need to use. But the ones you don't use are kind of on top, so you need to remove the trays. In here, this seems really good for solo. It's a good organization. It's going to help with that setup and leave everything very neatly organized in the box. So definitely one of my favorites so far from Folded Space. But yeah, I usually love their stuff. So yeah, there we go. So again, that was Hallertau. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was useful for you and informative, and it helped you make a decision if this is a product that you should get or not. If you do find that you would like to get it, there is a link in the description here for this product page on Folded Spaces website. You can buy it from there. You can also browse their inventory. There's a whole inventory, a wide range of games that they do have inserts for. So check out their web store. I think every month they do three new inserts, I believe, every single month. So that's just a huge library of games that they will support. So yeah, you should definitely at least follow them, because you know your game, the one that you really need an insert for, might be the next one. Okay, so if this was helpful, stay tuned, because we will have a playthrough for Hallertau here on the channel. We will be using this insert, okay, making good use of it, and actually hopefully you'll get some good information out of the playthrough, not just for the game itself, Hallertau, but also for the insert, if it is helpful or not during the playthrough. You can kind of see how it helps organize the table, how it helps organize setup. I don't usually do the setup in camera, but will comment on it, of course, in the video to help you out with that decision as well. Okay, so that is it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you all in the next video. So until then, everyone, stay safe. So long. Bye-bye.